lunchtime now. I've just been sorting out the clips for last week's vlog. I am now getting ready to work on some prints, some collagraphs for my degree work, and I'll give you a sneaky peek of what I did over the weekend. So this is a collagraph. It's just a test piece. We had to choose a load of materials and stick them to an A3 hardboard, and then varnish with PVA and then print them. So it looks pretty messy at the moment because it's had a load of ink put on it. But I chose a load of random objects. A lot of them came out really well. The pencil shavings didn't come out as well. And these ones didn't come out quite as well. They weren't too bad, but I'll show you what the prints came out like. I'm just, they're pretty much dry now, but I've just put them between some paper just to make sure. But I'm pretty pleased with the marks that they've made. Some of these prints are better than others. Like I said, they're just test ones really before I work on, that one's probably better. They're test ones before I work on the proper piece. So I really like how the bobby clips came out, and the matchsticks and the buttons and the cotton buds, and the spaghetti, the straight spaghetti was really effective, and the poppers gave a really good mark. I think these came out really effective. I can imagine cutting these up and using them for like collage patterns to put with mixed media work. I think that would look really cool. I'm actually enjoying this part of the course a bit more than the lino cutting. So I've got some more prints to do. I've made these collagraphs with polyfiller. So they've had a spray varnish, which I'm not sure if it's going to work or not. Oh, you can't really see. There we go, that's better. So you can see all that texture on it. And I'm going to make like a dabber with some material and dab the ink on. And soak the paper like I did for the other one and print on it. So we'll see how they come out, and I will show you later on my results. Do you guys like my new little tree that we got at the weekend? How adorable is that? I love all the fake snow on it. So cute. It's a real tree, so got to make sure I remember to water it, which I have just done. So I think it looks really sweet sitting on my little packaging desk. So that's really cute. So I'm just measuring out the paper for these polyfiller collagraphs. So unfortunately my paper is a bit of a funny size. I've got the Strathmore printmaking paper. So I'm gonna just mark out, because it needs to have a an even border around the print. So I'm just gonna measure so I can get 2 out of each sheet and do a few of those ready to be printed this afternoon. Good morning guys, it is Tuesday. Last night I decided to experiment with the, I think it was the texture paste, oh no, the texture gel, this stuff, and make one of the other collagraphs. Oops. So I'm going to show you how it turned out. It's really weird texture, so let's have a look, shall we? So I put it on this board, and it's kind of like working with snow. It's got kind of like this gritty texture to it. It's almost, I suppose, like sugar. And I just used this little palette knife and an orange stick to just draw patterns in, just to see how they would come out. And I'm just going to see if it's actually dry. It actually does feel dry. It's been overnight. I think it is dry. That's excellent. So I'm only going to do one of these just to test the textures, and then I'm going to do one with this stuff and see how that turns out, and then gonna see all together the different textures and decide which ones work best, and then put them all together into one picture. So it's meant to be abstract for my degree piece, so I will see what looks the best and then go from there really. So I'm going to make a model and paste one next. I think I'm going to do that now actually. Give it as long as possible to dry. I've got a lot of printing to do today, so hopefully I can get all that done, get that drying, and lots of typing up. So that's pretty much my day to day. The next few days are literally just doing this full time to get it in by the deadline, which is Thursday night. I will be really glad when it's all done, but I'll keep you updated along the way and show you how things are turning out. Yeah, I'll show you again a bit later the other prints. Have a good day, guys. So you can see this model in place is totally different to the other one. It's quite thick and a lot more smooth. It doesn't have the grittiness of the other one. I've kind of been making different marks in it. It's really nice actually, quite thick, sort of creamy kind of texture. I'm guessing you can use these with lots of different mediums. And I'm thinking, you know, you can probably use these on canvas and paint over with your acrylics. So these aren't just for printmaking. I was actually thinking this morning that my Collagraph prints, if I did them in acrylics, then maybe I can like make them into collage papers to use like as mixed media. So anyway, this is the result of the model and paste one. This is the brand and comes in quite a nice big tub. So I'm going to let that dry now. I'm not quite sure how long it takes to dry. Hopefully not too long. See if it says on the back. I can't see that it says, but I'm going to leave it all day to dry anyway and work on some other things in the meantime. But yeah, so that's the model and paste. I made these little dabbers. How cute are they? They're just like wadding and some calico tied with the ribbon. So I'm hoping they'll work to dab the ink onto the plate. So I've just mixed up this lovely light blue using blue and white ink. And just waiting for my paper to soak, and then I'm going to have a go and see if they come out. that was kind of disappointing. I thought with all those textures in there that they would come out at least a bit more than they have. I mean, look at this one. This one's got loads of textures and patterns in, and really only the little bumpy bits came out. It didn't pick up any of the others, even though I soaked the paper and pressed it in and everything. So that was pretty much an epic fail. But I think the polyfiller ones came out a bit better. When they're all dry, I'll show you properly. But the dabbers worked. They were very useful, so that was good. Happy Wednesday, guys. So it's not quite as cold today as it has been, which is nice, but I've still got the heating on and been snuggling with the scamps this morning. I'm now getting on with more degree work. I've just opened the advent calendar and got a nice little caramel dairy milk. I'm gonna enjoy that with my cup of tea while I get organised with all my learning log and bits and bobs. The studio is a tip again. I say this all the time, but it's such a small room, it doesn't take much for it to get really messy, and with lots of projects going on at once, I suppose it's inevitable. Yeah, I'm going to do a bit of computer work, and then I have some collagraphs to make, so I'll show you the process a bit later. Hi guys, so it is Wednesday, kind of lunchtime. I've just sorted out the dog's lunch, soaking some more paper for one of the other test collagraphs, and I'm seriously flagging, guys. It's like I said, it's almost lunchtime and I have resorted to coffee. I hardly ever drink coffee. I do like it, but I don't drink it very often. Yeah, I'm really needing a pick-me-up at the moment. Got some more printing to get done today, and I've done my writing up to an extent. I still need to fill it out more and add in some stuff. But yeah, I think the day before deadline day is always hard. You start to run out of steam. Think about all the work you got left to do. I'm getting there. I'm just trying to tackle it a bit at a time, and once I get this other print done, it'll give me more information so that I can get on with the final piece. That'll be good, and I might reprint a couple of the other ones that I did because the test prints got, the blotting paper got stuck to them, kind of ruined a couple of them. So I might redo those. I'll see if I can get the paper off. Yeah, I'll be glad when I get to the final piece because I'm really tired. Things are catching up with me now. It's been a really busy season again, even though I tried to cut things back a bit this year. I'm still knackered, so I'm gonna drink my coffee and hopefully it gives me a second wind. Yeah, I'll catch you later. So that was the modelling paste collagraph, and that has come out loads better than the other ones actually. The details show up loads more, and that's kind of got me wondering now, because I was going to use the polyfiller as the main areas for my final piece, but actually I think that maybe that would work better, especially for like the grooves and things that I want. That print was slightly picking up some of the other colours on that paper, so I'm going to do another one, and yeah, I think I might use that for the final piece. Hi guys, so mission accomplished, all the prints are done, and now I'm just trying to work out which techniques I'm going to use for the final piece. So I've just got a copy of the different ones in front of me, and I am going to do some sketching to work out what I need to do. So I'm kind of going for a landscape abstract kind of scene. I just got to work out what will give me those effects. So yeah, need to get sketching now. So I think I'm ready to start making my final board. I don't know how this is going to go. I want to be just a bit cozy this afternoon, so I'm sat in front of my laptop and I've got everything set up around me. So apologies if this isn't the best setup, but I just need to get on with the work and haven't really got time to be setting up proper camera angles today. Yeah, I'm just going to get on with it. So I'll show you the materials that I'm going to be working with. So I've just set up my board here. It's going to be A4 size. I've got my reference prints here and my reference sketches, and then I've got my polyfiller, my texture gel and my modeling paste, and then I'm going to be adding the 3D elements on last. So I'm just going to have a go. I might end up having to do more than one attempt, but let's just see how it goes. So I've added the polyfiller first because that's the one that dries the quickest, and that's going to be the bulk of the background. I'm going to let that dry, and then I think I'm going to put on the modelling paste and texture gels next because they take a lot longer to dry. And then the final layer will be the 3D elements. It's probably going to take quite a few hours to put this board together, and then I need to seal it with PVA, so I'm probably not going to be printing till tomorrow, so I just hope this works. I'm wondering whether I ought to do another one just as a backup in case. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay, so while that is drying, it's going to take a little while. So I've opened the window because it's getting a bit smelly in here from the polyfiller. And I am going to sketch out the commission piece again. I wasn't quite happy with how I sketched it out the first time, and I've got some new reference pictures, so I'm going to have a go at sketching that out, and then probably in about an hour I'll see if the polyfiller is fully dry, and then I'll add in the other mediums on top, not all over but in certain places, to get the sort of texture that I'm looking for. So in the meantime I might as well be working on something else, and my brain can't handle any more writing up at the moment. I'll save that for tomorrow, so I'm going to do this instead. So let's have a go. Okay, so these polyfiller layers are dry now, and I'm going to go in with the next medium. So I'm just looking at my sketches here, and I wanted to put modelling paste on the top areas and a bit in the middle so that I can create some like frosty patterns. And I'm just trying to think how I applied it. I think I did I use this one or the other one? Anyway, I think I'm going to do the, let's see what we've got. So I've done the sweeps of polyfiller, the text. Right, let's do the texture gel next, because there's only one area of that. So that's going on the bottom to create like little speckles on the pathway at the bottom. So I'm gonna do that next. So I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, but I'm just going to add little bits of this gel on the bottom. It's a really weird consistency. It's kind of like a sort of snow stroke sandy kind of feeling. You can probably hear all the grit in it as I use it with a palette knife. So I'm not sure how much you're going to be able to see of this on camera really, but I've just put a layer on the bottom just to give it some texture. I'm going to do exactly the same on the other one, and I'm just going to turn the camera off now because the battery's about to die and I want to show you the modelling paste layer as well. So I'll catch you in a bit. Okay, so I've wiped off my palette knife and I'm now going to go into the modelling paste and work that in around the sort of sky area and sort of in the middle. So I think I'm just going to lay it over the top and then carve into it because I want it to be like frost. I'm actually pretty interested to see how this is going to turn out because I'm reckoning it's not going to come out how I expect it to, which is okay. So I'm now going to put in the marks where I want it. Hold the edge. Good morning guys, so it's Thursday and I stayed up and stuck the last bits on my Collagraphs, and look what's happened with the spaghetti. I don't know what's going on. So I'm going to replace that and hope that it sticks properly this time, and yeah, hope for the best. So I redid the spaghetti with some fresh ones. I think the other one had been laying around in my studio near the window, so maybe that affected it, I'm not sure. But I've redone that one, and on the second one I've used cotton buds instead in case the spaghetti doesn't work out. So I've just got to leave these to dry now and hope they dry quite quickly. In the meantime, I'm getting on with writing stuff up. Hi guys, so it is Thursday afternoon now and it's quite nice because I'm literally just going through my write-ups and tweaking stuff, so it's kind of a bit more chill and just doing that at the moment. My brother kindly got me a hot chocolate, so that's helping me keep going. Yeah, just wait for that glue to dry so I can reprint the other Collagraph, which I hope works. But other than that, I've just got to keep doing the writing and just making sure everything's right, checking it all, and then I can submit later on. So I'll check in with you later guys. Hi guys, so it is Thursday late afternoon. All the write-up is pretty much done. Of course the Collagraph is not dry yet, so I can't do any printing. I'm a bit concerned. I'm a bit concerned that it is not going to be dry enough to print on till tomorrow. I've messaged my tutor and explained the situation, so just going to keep an eye on it over the next few hours and see. I just don't want to print it if it's just going to be too wet and mess the whole thing up and then have to start over. My tutor's really understanding, so I'm sure that if I need to take tomorrow morning to do that last bit, then that'll be okay. Yeah, so I'm pretty tired now, as you can probably tell. I'm going to go and have a rest with the scamps and go and give them their dinner and just relax for a little while. Come back and check the Collagraph in a couple of hours and see if it's any drier. So yeah, I will catch you again a bit later. Hello guys, happy Friday. So I had a bit of a slow morning because I was feeling totally exhausted yesterday. Yeah, my tutor was brilliant. She let me submit half or most of the work yesterday, and I just got to finish off the assignment today. So I'm now printing the Collagraphs. They're finally all dry, so I'm really hoping that they print really well. The print is going to be slightly complex in that I'm doing several colours with black, so we'll see how that turns out. So I'm currently soaking my big sheets of paper, and got to photograph the Collagraphs now they're dry, and then make my little dabbers. Yeah, then start inking, ready for when the paper is ready. And yeah, hope it turns out well. So I went to the hairdressers as well at lunchtime. So the battery died right in the middle of that, and I just realised the camera's on the totally wrong setting as well. Oh well. Yeah, so I popped out at lunchtime, had my hair done for the first time in months, so it feels really nice to be all refreshed. It gave me a bit of a boost to get this work finished off, so that was a nice treat. So now I'm going to blast my Christmas tunes and get these prints done, and I'll check in with you when they're done. Hi guys, so the printing's going fairly well. I've got quite a few done already. I've got 4 done already, which doesn't sound much, but it takes quite a while for each one to be done. So I'll give you a sneaky peek. So I've printed both Collagraphs, and I'm thinking the spaghetti one looks better than the cotton bud one. I'm pretty pleased how they've come out, considering they've got different mediums on and different colours, and having to sort of dab some and roll some. They're coming out not too bad, so I think probably that one is the best one so far. Unfortunately it's got a bit of a drip mark down there, so I'm going to need to do several more. That was the first print I did of it. It's not perfect, but I'll do a few more. I think I'm just going to stick with the spaghetti one now, because I think that one looks more natural than the other one. It's got more height with the spaghetti on it, and just looks a bit better. So I'm just waiting for a couple more sheets of paper to soak and dry, and then I can have another go. I will show you what it looks like inked up. So oh, it's very bright. Yeah, so this is what it looks like inked up. I need to re-ink it for the next print, but looks pretty good. So just got to wait now a bit, and then I can print some more. Hi guys, so I think I'm done, well the printing at least. I've got my prints. I could have probably done some more and made them a bit clearer, but you know when you get to the point where you're just like, that's it, that's enough. I'm running out of paper and I don't want to use up what I've got left because the paper's quite expensive, and if I have to redo it anyway after I've got my feedback, then I just will. I've just got to find some words to type up to put on my learning log, and then finally that part will be submitted, so that will feel really good. So I'm hoping that hubby will be back soon and we can walk the dogs, and I can have a fresh head and come back, finish it off, send it to the tutor, and then I can relax. So I'm very excited for that. So I think I'm going to end the vlog here. Tomorrow is the Patreon live stream. It's open to all tiers. We're meeting at 2 o'clock via YouTube through the Patreon membership site. I'm going to be working on a painting and chatting to my lovely patrons, and it's going to be great. It's the first time I've done a live stream with them, and we're going to be doing them every month going forward from January for the foxglove tiers, so that's going to be a lots of fun. And yeah, I'm looking forward to testing out my new webcam that I got in the Black Friday sale. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll be catching up on commissions this weekend and wrapping some prezzies on Sunday with hubby, and just relaxing, which will be really, really nice. And then next week I'll probably be cracking on with the next degree lot of work, but yeah, at least I'm getting this bit done anyway. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed a bit of insight into what goes into my degree work. Obviously at the moment I'm doing printmaking, but from next year I'll be back to illustration, so there'll be lots of clips and things to show you for that. And yeah, I hope you've had a good week, and I will see you again soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.